Let's get straight to the story. I walked into a metaphysical shop and I was looking for incense and some crystals. When I was checking out, there was this guy. He was really, really tall, about 6'5", and he was talking with someone about the herbs. I decided that I wanted to look at the herbs. What I found weird was that he was letting the person smell the herbs, like putting their nose in a jar. I was like, that's kind of cool. So fast forward, I go to check out, and he was telling the other cashier that he was hungry, and I was like, well, there's a taco place up the street. And I was like, they're pretty good and pretty decent. It tastes good for a decent price. And so, yeah, he was just basically telling me, because he forgot to eat. And I was like, you have to be present and live in this time. And I was just like, yeah, where you been at? Where you been traveling? So I had no idea that he actually already astral traveled. And that he was having a class on astral traveling that night at 8 p.m. And so we began to converse, and the main thing that he told me was that he wanted to be more present, but yeah, he find himself like still being in other worlds, and I soon was gonna find out what he meant when he was talking about he was still in other worlds. I'm naturally a traveler because of my stellium that I have and 8th house placements as well as 12th house placements. And I made sure that before I took the class that the transits was right for the travel. So when I looked at the transits, there was some Moon Neptune aspects going on also in my chart, so it was a perfect time. Also, when we were talking, we talked about Tesla, and he told me that he was a mechanic and he built cars. He built his own car, customized it. And all I could think about was just a ship, the Merkaba, and I was like, I really want to see what this class would entail and be about.